Okay, here we go again.
Can't give me a heads
Oh
up.
yeah. Okay. Welcome back.
Hello. Thank you.
How was Thailand?
So it was very hot.
What do you mean? Very hot. It's hot here.
Yeah, but it was supposed to be hot there.
That's true. Was it nice?
Yeah.
How many mangoes did you eat? I didn't see any pictures.
If I took photos of all the mango stickers I ate, I would not have camera space for anything else.
I mean, you just have to delete everything else.
I did.
So you ready?
Ready.
This is week
5?
week 5.
5.
Cool.
I had to think about it.
Welcome back to
Thank you.
Just as hot as Thailand, but not as awesome.
Yeah, it's not.
But we're back at 10K.
Yay! I'm glad to be back here. The rest of it. But
All right.
anyway,
Okay, cool. So what are we doing?
you're gonna learn how to bench press today. I could have set this up with the barbell beforehand, but I was too busy texting, so I'm just gonna do that now.
Okay, cool.
I was too busy being
so
distracted.
wait, that whole time I was setting up the camera.
I was planning shit and coordinating. I was handling business, but also I get to show people how to set this up if they don't have an actual bench press now. So really, there's a strategy behind it.
So you did it on purpose.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna set it up. First, we're gonna dance. I heard my knee.
Okay. Cool. So how are we setting this up?
Okay, so if you don't have an actual bench press set up, this is how you set up a squat rack or a power cage for it. Basically, I want to have where my head is going to be kind of level with the catches. And then everybody's obviously arm length is a little bit different. But usually I try and set it like maybe 2 or 3, maybe 4 above where the bench is going to be. Obviously, before you get going, you can readjust it to make sure it's good. So this is,
How tall?
yeah.
5'5".
Okay. Should. I think that'll probably be okay for you. So, but we
I
can
have dinosaur arms, just so you know.
like T-Rex.
What other dinosaur?
Honestly, I thought
pterodactyl.
as soon as I asked the question, I had immediate regrets because I was just visualizing this like dinosaur with their arms like dragging,
What's the one that's like a hump that walks on the ground?
like a Stegosaurus. I'm just digging through my like Land Before Time encyclopedia here.
Powerade is, yeah.
Powerade. I feel like we've gotten off track.
Yeah.
Anyway, I tend to teach sort of a powerlifting style bench, but modified. So how I like to get set up is starting off here, setting my feet and just sitting down on the bench. You want to have good contact with the floor. How you have contact with the floor just depends on what's comfortable for you. I, again, like to do more of a traditional powerlifting stance, so you kind of go more on the balls of your feet. It's totally fine to go flat. The only thing I don't particularly like is I see a lot of people putting their feet up on the bench or here, if it has like a post, while they're benching. If they are intentionally trying to increase the instability, great. Majority of the time people just do it because they don't know what the fuck's going on. So the more contact with the floor, the more stability you will have. Stability and balance is your friend with the bench press. So I'm gonna plant my feet, grab the bar, scooch back, and I'm just gonna kind of lay myself down. So for me, this is a pretty decent height. I don't want my arms to be fully extended here because I'm gonna have to push off. So I should have a little bit of slack in my arms. If I'm like fully extended to reach it, it's too tall. If my arms are like super bent, it's too low. So just like with the squat, I'm gonna use this knurling change here, this little smooth adjustment with my thumbs to measure my grip. I'm gonna put my thumbs there, extend them out, and grip. You'll see some people do a wide grip bench. I don't like that because I like keeping my pecs attached. So almost everyone I have seen who does heavy benching with a wide grip is like, yeah, I've torn with all my pecs. And you're like, great, happy for you, dude. So I don't like that shit. So I keep about 45-degree angle with my elbows out from my ribs. So once I've got my grip, I'm gonna kind of set up myself up. Again, you can keep your feet flat, you can pull your feet in. I like to kind of be on the ball of my feet like this. And again, like I was saying earlier, a big thing with benching is stability. So I'm gonna think about sort of pinching my shoulder blades together, squeezing my butt, and just almost think about sort of hugging the bench with the back of my body. If I just lay here flat, there's a lot of literally wiggle room, right? But if I squeeze everything together, I'm way more stable. So
what are you squeezing?
I'm squeezing my shoulder blades and I'm squeezing my butt. So I'm thinking about trying to sort of hug the bench with the back of my body.
Cool.
So from there, I want to make sure that the bar is about level with my eyes. I've measured my grip. I'm going to bring my thumbs in. If I leave my thumbs out, that's called a suicide grip. Guess why? Not good times. So grip here, I'm going to press up and out. The bar should kind of be level with about my ribs, kind of my diaphragm. Everyone's a little bit different. Find the placement that's comfortable for you. The main thing is that it should not be over your head and it should not be like over your belly or your hips. I'm here. From there, I'm thinking about bending the barbell, right? That's going to engage my lats. That's going to create even more stability. I'm thinking about trying to bend it basically like a little U. I'm pulling it into my ribs. I'm extending up without releasing my shoulders. I want to keep my shoulders attached to the bench because again, that's going to give me that balance. Pull it into your ribs, extend out. Pull it into your ribs, extend out. Once I'm done, I let it drop back. I make sure it's in the catches and then I set it back. And then I just kind of wiggle your way out. And that's how you bench press. Scooch, so you do a little bit of like reverse limbo. There you go.
Oh.
And then you take a nap.
That's so nice.
I know. Good workout. All right. Have a good sleep. Bye.
Okay. Scoot more.
You'll end up wanting to scoot back this way because you want to have the bar level with your eye line. So, but right now, if you need to scoot back to peg,
It's good.
I would switch a little bit more.
This way?
Yeah. There you go. That's good. Yep. Shoulders squeezed, booty squeezed, everything comes back to the booty. Feet are just getting contact with the floor. So the biggest thing, kind of like with the squats, right? When we talked about how you have a big, long piece of metal now that your body's trying to balance, the balance is going to be the weirdest part. This weight is manageable, right? You might feel it, but it's not going to be like the heaviest weight you've ever lifted. The balance is going to be what feels weird. So take your time with it, go slow, just kind of get a feel for it more than anything else. There you go. Yep. Got an even grip. You're gonna press out. Or wait.
Press out.
We're off to a good start.
Okay.
You're serious, lifter, guys.
Oh, do it.
Yeah, and then you push it forward. Yeah, there we go. Easy. Have it a little bit more over like your ribs versus over your chest. There we go. Yeah.
Oh, whoa.
See it? Told you
Wow.
balance. That's why stability is
Okay.
important.
Oh, this is crazy.
Yeah.
This is
It's not going to be.
What do I do now?
So you're going to pull it down into your ribs. Like I said, the weight's not going to be the hard part. Pull it a little bit more towards your feet. There you go. A little bit more. Push towards your feet. Yeah, there we go. Good. The weight's not going to be the hard part. It's going to be the balance.
You bring it all the way down.
And then just do kind of just so it sort of taps your ribs. And then press up. Yeah, nice. Do that 2 more times. Put that weight back forward. Yeah. Hell no. Nice.
You can go so slow. Like,
Right now, if it helps you get the balance, that's fine. Once you get going, no, you don't want to go this. If you go this slow, it should be intentional. Yeah, nice. That looked good. Okay. So we're gonna do a full set of 10 in just a minute. I'm not gonna really add any weight today, just because again, the balance is the trickiest part.
like heavier than it looks.
Well, again, and it's not. The wild thing is I can almost guarantee the next set, it's not gonna feel that heavy because your nervous system is going, okay, I understand how to balance this now. It's not gonna feel so weird. So right now, the biggest challenge is gonna be just balancing it. But that's why that setup is so important. While you're here, I'm gonna talk to you about spotting. So if this is also for everyone at home who spots people in the gym, because y'all need to learn what you're doing. Okay? This is PSA for spotting. No, I feel very strongly about this. Okay, very strongly. Okay, so my job as a spotter is purely to make sure you don't die. It is not to lift the weight for you. I already have done my workout today. I don't want to lift this. This is for you. Right? So when I'm spotting, what I will do is I will put, if you look like you're having trouble, or if you are going for a 1 rep max or something, you know, a little extra safety is needed, right? A, if you're ever bench pressing on your own, again, PSA for everybody at home. If you're ever bench pressing on your own, don't clip your weights. If you get stuck, I literally have a client that has saved his life. If you get stuck, you can dump one side, the weights will fall off, it'll lighten up, you can dump the other side, you're free. If you have a spotter, then you can clip your weights, but if you don't clip your weights. If you do have a spotter, the more you know, save a life, save a friend, right? So, if you are in trouble where you need a spotter, A, I only start to pull the weight off if I see the weight coming back down. If the weight is just in one spot and it's sticking, that's still there, that's fair game, right? If they're there for like 10 seconds, okay, help them, right? But if the weight's coming back down, that is the sign that you need help, right? My job as the spotter is to only take off enough weight for you to finish that rep. It is not to pick the weight up off for you. More often what I will do is I will go here and I will help stabilize. Because again, it's not the weight, it's the balance that gets people. If your weight's unstable, your muscles are having to work in more directions, more intensity, makes it harder, right? But if I can stabilize it for you, you can press that weight up. So like what you'll see on it is my hands will flow here, or if you're really struggling, I will either help stabilize or I will take just enough weight off so that you can finish the rep. So if you see me, or if you ever have someone else spotting for you, grabbing the bar, that is not your cue to stop lifting. They see the spot and they're like, whew, and all of a sudden I'm deadlifting from the most awkward angle.
Yeah.
I'm still lifting. Your job is to keep pushing. It's a teamwork thing. So that's your job. Don't stop lifting the weight. The spotter's job is to help not to take the weight off of them, right? The number of sets I've seen ruined by spotters who were too eager. It's not a good time, okay? So that's my spotting spiel, okay?
Very aggressive.
I know, I feel very strongly about it. Because not enough people know how to spot, and it's real bad.
Teamwork makes the dream work.
Exactly. Spot with your friends. Weightlifting with a buddy. Okay, so you're gonna do, we'll see how 8 reps feels. Press it out. Nice big deep breath in. And then you're gonna exhale as you press the weight up.
Exhale as you press it up.
Inhale as you go down, exhale as you press it up. Good, that's one. Yeah, so I know it felt a little unsteady, but it didn't look unsteady. It actually looked really
Hi,
good.
Cole.
I'm better.
Hi.
I got distracted.
Whatever.
Are you guys filming?
We're filming a video for the internet.
Cool.
She's teaching me how to bench press.
Yeah, and how to spot.
This is a cool setup.
You hear that, internet? We have a cool
She's
setup.
yelling at me about the spotting thing.
I was
mean,
yelling
she was
at
yelling
the
at
internet.
me.
I was
Yeah.
yelling at the world.
Here's the problem, internet. You guys don't know what the you're doing.
Is that not what I said?
Thanks, Cole.
Is that not what I said? That's basically what I said. I'm like, you guys don't know what you're doing.
Everyone
Stop it.
just posts a video and everyone just gets a podcast so they can talk about shit they don't know. And everyone's like, oh, this guy said it. Oh, this in the podcast?
This is why we need a podcast. Credibility.
No, dude, that's what I'm saying. We don't need a
How
podcast.
you get demonetized?
I'm gonna get
Hey,
Hey, quit!
bye, Cole.
Bye, Cole! Get out of our content!
Thank you.
This video brought to you by the Joe Podcast. And our count's shut down. Anyway, so the breathing on this, super, super important. Because again, stability, right? That's really the primary thing to keep in mind with bench press. People think it's a chest exercise, and it primarily is, but it really is a full body exercise. Your glutes are involved to keep that stability. Your shoulders are locked in place. You should be using your lats to contract everything. Your abs are working double time to keep your body from doing this. So you're actually working your core a lot. When you exhale, you flex your core muscles, right? So, or that. You can also, again, there's a time and place to bench with your feet up. I don't like it because people usually do it when they don't understand that that's what they're doing. And again, I think stability training, I have my opinions on it. It's like anything else. There's an appropriate time and place, and it's usually not used in those times and places. Anyway, I digress.
Okay,
Let's do one more set, 8 reps. I want you to think about breathing. Nice big inhale, pull that breath in as the weight comes down. Big exhale, flex your abs on the way up. We're gonna do 8 reps, then you're done. Nice big exhale, good. That's one. Breathe in. It's gonna. So dramatic. Good. I want you to be a little bit more of a mouth breather here. Pull the air in through your mouth and then exhale. You're trying to blow out a candle. And that's 3. Did you feel your abs flex a little bit on the exhale? I can't help it that. I'm sorry, I'm hilarious. That wasn't even a funny comment. I say so much funnier things. Good, you got 3 more? Like that. Big deep breath in. Nice, nice, nice. 2 more. Big exhale, good. And make sure your feet stay flat. Try not to, you're gonna want to tap them a little bit. Big exhale. Yeah, good. Nice job. So one little, the set looked fantastic. Very, very nice. Stability just looked really, really good. Weight looked like it felt a little bit easier.
I think that you're right. It's the stability part.
Yep. So that looks really good. Fun fact, and you didn't do it a lot, but just something that you can be kind of aware of. And again, fun science fact for at home. What happens a lot when people are bench pressing and they start getting where it's a little bit more intense is their feet start to pick up. Because in your caveman brain, you're like, I'm pinned under a rock. And so your brain's like,
Are you caveman?
we all have a caveman brain. Some of it's stronger than others.
So what was the feet thing?
So here, I'll show you. So some people, they'll get to like the bottom of the bench press and they'll get stuck and they'll just go, like I'm exaggerating, but like also I'm not exaggerating. That's what happens. Because your body is thinking, oh, I need to get everything involved to push this thing off of me. Again, our brain doesn't know we're in a gym. Our brain thinks we're stuck under a rock fighting a lion, right? So the problem with that is if I lose the connection with the floor, I lose my stability. So it actually makes me, in this context, weaker. So as you're going, a lot of times you were doing this a little bit. People will do this with their feet. Let's get a little tap. And do this, right? And it's such a tiny little thing, but it can make a really big difference. I'm glad everyone got that shot of my feet. That'll be $20, right? So when you're bench pressing, no matter how intense or how difficult it gets, feet need to stay in contact with the floor. Otherwise, you lose a huge amount of stability and your chances of actually finishing that lift go like that. The more you know.
Excellent.
All right.
Okay, I'm not actually gonna be sitting here. You'll be doing your challenge. Okay, so today's challenge is gonna be a little bit of a almost like guided meditation.
Okay.
Just be careful because I'm the one doing the guiding.
Why are we talking like we're asking a question?
But I'm gonna have you lay down.
Oh, I'm laying down. Hell yeah. This is just nap time today.
The best.
Both of our
This
challenges
is
are
the
just
best.
like, we're
A
taking,
lot of laying
we're
down
doing
today.
a challenge.
Okay, perfect.
All the spit immediately to the back of my throat and I almost choked.
All right, cool.
I don't know how to be a
I'm gonna
human.
have you put your feet down. Straighten it like that. Scoot. You're gonna get your little offset. Okay.
Okay.
Have you put your arms out a little bit? Just like.
You.
So this is what you're gonna do.
Okay.
You're gonna kind of lift one shoulder off the mat,
Mhm.
and then you're gonna turn your arm out away from you, so that you're kind of tucking this back in. Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
And do the same thing.
You
on the
could have
other
just
side.
told me to retract my scapula. I would have understood what you meant immediately. I think so. Kick you from here. Maybe.
Bring your arms closer to you, and then have them face down. Cool. And now I'm gonna
It's
have
like
you.
straight up anatomical position at this point. I was like,
Whew. Okay, we're gonna take a deep breath. I'm gonna have you make fists and squeeze them nice and tight. Not crazy, so
No.
you're like digging your nails in, but just nice and firm fist.
okay.
You're just gonna close your eyes.
Okay.
You're gonna get up because I'm holding.
I feel like the Arthur meme right now.
She's gonna close her eyes and breathe for a few moments. Alright, just take your time. Focus on extending your belly.
Sorry, I'm just still thinking about the
It's okay. This is why we get started with just breathing and just breathing through some of this giggles that we have right now. Deep breath in, all the way from your head down into your belly. We're gonna take a couple of head breaths. Okay, you're gonna imagine the air filling up your head. Hold it for a split second and let it out. Let's start breathing in through our nose and out through our mouth just slightly. So we're gonna make sure our tongue is not pressing against the roof of our mouth. And you can kind of relax your jaws a little bit. Keep breathing. Deep breath in, chest, belly, and out. Fall asleep, it's okay. All the way in, all the way out.
I feel like because I'm making fists, my body doesn't know how to relax.
I know.
It's like we're fighting someone now.
Good. Couple more breaths. I want you to wiggle your toes a little bit, and we are going to thank our toes for always keeping us balanced. Now we're going to wiggle our feet. Wiggle, wiggle. We thank our feet for carrying us everywhere. We're going to wiggle our legs. We thank our legs for holding us up.
They've always got me.
And wiggle our head a little bit. We're doing the best that I can day in and day out.
Hey, I'm trying to be serious and meditate right now.
We're gonna wiggle our shoulder. Yeah, for carrying all the stress. All the things that we probably don't really need to carry with us anyway. Yeah, we're gonna wiggle our arms a little bit. Clear the elbows. For doing all the work.
They're not always at my side.
You go ahead and wiggle your head again. Just for being so damn clever all the time.
It's always on top.
And we take a couple deep breaths. All the way into your head, from your head, down your throat, into your chest, down into your belly. Really push that belly out. Couple deep breaths. And then on the next deep breath, on your exhale, I want you to let go of your hands. Open up your hands and have your palms face down. We're going to kind of gently press our body into the ground. Feel the weight of it fall into the ground. And we are letting go of all of the crap we give ourselves. All of the crap that maybe other people give us. And wiggle our fingers a little bit. Just keep breathing. And with each breath, I want you to feel the sky above you, the air around you, and feel the world hugging you. And let that gently press you to the ground a little bit. And really feel the ground beneath you. Try and keep breathing.
Scare the shit out of me.
We're done.
Okay. Challenge completed. Yeah. I know, but like, I could like feel you walk here and then just go like, ugh.